Hi, welcome to News Audit. Today we talk about one woman who has the potential to shake up politics in the South once again. Is the factionalism that we all witnessed post Jayalalitha's demise set to repeat? Former Jayalalitha aide VK Shashikala is fresh out of jail after being in prison since 2017 in a ₹66 crore disproportionate assets case. Shashikala is back, once in contest to fill the vacuum that late Jayalalitha left in the AIADMK. Shashikala was expelled by the party during her prison sentence. Palaniswamy became the chief minister and Paneerselvam his deputy, and the baggage of corruption that Shashikala carried was got rid of with her expulsion. But now, the 66-year-old former aide of Jayalalitha announced she will be back in politics to fight the common enemy, which she said is the DMK party. However, her return seems like a power tussle could soon begin between her and Chief Minister Palaniswamy, who is the chief ministerial candidate once again in the AIADMK BJP alliance for the polls which are just months away. Shashikala made her journey from Bengaluru to Chennai by road, receiving a rousing welcome from AIADMK cadre. She was draped in a green sari, Jayalalitha's favorite color, and flaunted the AIADMK flag as she travelled in an official vehicle to Chennai, where she said AIADMK has seen many resurgences despite struggles in the past. She and her nephew TTV Dinakaran were also shown paying floral tributes to Jayalalitha. Now, Jayalalitha's demise caused turmoil in the AIADMK party, with two factions, one headed by Paneerselvam and Palaniswamy, the other one splitting, then reuniting and expelling Shashikala, who then floated the Amma Makkal Munnetra Karagam along with her nephew TTV Dinakaran, who won the RK Nagar by-election, the constituency that Jayalalitha represented. While Shashikala cannot contest elections or hold any official post till 2027 because of her sentencing in the corruption case, that doesn't bar her from leading a political party. She remains the president of AMMK and will surely set out to recapture AIADMK or unsettle the party by pulling away some of her loyalists at least. TTV Dinakaran also pointed out upon Shashikala's release that she remains the General Secretary of AIADMK, pointing to a number of pending petitions in court challenging her expulsion. Now, public memory is short-lived, and Shashikala's corruption stain may have faded away with the years. She may position herself as the true successor of Jayalalitha. Winning or losing aside, Tamil Nadu politics is set to get interesting. Just months before elections, it is definitely going to witness turbulent times, this time with even BJP, which is in alliance with EPS's AIADMK in the equation. Now, what will the BJP do? Some reports say that in a recent meeting with Prime Minister Modi, Palaniswamy discussed Shashikala. While AIADMK remains divided on her re-entry, BJP, which wants to make inroads into Tamil Nadu, would want to ensure Shashikala does not split votes. Some say there are back-channel talks going on between BJP and Shashikala. Now, the options are Shashikala joins AIADMK, or AIADMK gets AMMK as an ally, or AIADMK's rival is AMMK. How it plays out, of course, remains to be seen.